Hello everybody, I hope you are well. In today's video we have Clyde Sutton Sensei from Musubiru Aikido in Hamilton here in New Zealand showing us a little bit about Ushiro Ryote Dori, so a two-handed grab from behind. Now rather than going into details about which techniques you can do, he's concentrating almost solely on the biomechanics of it. So body relaxation, which muscles need to activate first, how to stay effective in your movement, and how not to try and use strength against strength when you're in such a vulnerable position. He covered off quite a lot in this class, so this is part one and we'll do part two later on in the week. I hope you find this useful. It's a really nice little clip. If you do, where is it? It's down there. Smash the like button, click the bell thing so you get notifications, and enjoy.
Okay, so I want to do some Ryote Dori. That's fairly, that's traditional. I mean, in a modern combat situation, you're never going to be in this position. You shouldn't get to this position because I'd have to be standing still for quite a long time for him to get here. I don't want to do that. Okay, so strong. Okay, so what happens when I feel and get strong? I want to start moving with my, my reaction is to get strong as well. So what I want to do is just relax my body, get a hip behind by twisting, okay? Just leave my hand on my hip, okay? Turn my hip, turn my hip. I now have my hands in front of me without having to start, using muscles, okay? Because your initial, oh God, I need my hands in front of me and I'm trying to do this. And I have no muscle strength in this position, okay? So I just shift my body into a position where I'm happy, okay? And I want to be touching his body, okay? With my bum, obviously, but because I feel every movement he starts to make once we're connected, okay? So he started to move back, so I knew I needed to move back, because if I stay here and he moves back a bit, I fall over. So I want this sense of, I'm now joined to him. He's still strong, okay? So the next thing is I'm told I've got to lift my arms. So I want you to get to here, and then I want you to try and lift your arms. Try and lift your arms, okay? So just do that with partner. So this is what I want, okay? So I want to be in a position where I can get to here, and he can't stop that, okay, by holding my arms. Now, the natural reaction is my mind says, okay, lift your arms, and you try and do that. So what muscles are doing this? The little muscles in here. Okay, could he stop that? Could he stop that? Okay. The reason he couldn't stop that is, just relax a moment, that movement is coming from the pec major, which is a major muscle, and that is its natural reaction to pull that way. So I can happily do that. But I still want you to get used to just lifting your arms up. Okay? And so as strong as you can, please. Now, what's the strongest muscle in my upper arm? Or in my arm?
Bicep.
Bicep, okay? So all I want to do is bend my bicep, okay? I'll bend my bicep. Get strong again. And this is about relax completely. So I'm not going, every muscle in my body is tight. I want to actually relax my triceps, okay? Because I want this to function as efficiently as possible. And that's all I'm doing. Doesn't matter which one I do first. And I find it easier for some reason to do one and then do the other, just a slight difference in timing, and to do both at once. Because I find that when I try to do both at once, I tense my body. Okay? So it's just relax. Okay, I know how to do that. I know how to do that. That's all I want to do. Okay? Just get someone to grab, hold as tightly as they can, and then just bend twice. Just out of interest. So what we're trying to do is program in an efficient movement. Okay, so I want to get into here. Okay. Now, why do I turn my palms forward? Yep.
Balance.
Sorry, not balance. Okay, I'm going to do that later. Not at the start of this movement. Not at the start of this movement. Yeah.
Just to put the force.
Okay, just relax for a moment. Okay, so what I want you to feel is where the biceps. So bend it a little, and if you have your finger in your elbow, you'll feel where the biceps tendon connects into your arm. Okay? So for maximum effect, I want that to be pulling to the center. Okay, if I turn my arm over like that, the biceps tendon is now running around there, and I halve the efficiency of it. Okay, so I've now got this problem that I can't bend that up anymore. Okay. So all of this stuff that they were doing, they knew this hundreds of years ago. Do this, relax. Do that, and now I can start doing all the other things. But this is the first part. So he's coming in, he's nice and strong. Okay, I can't do anything from there. I get myself into a position that I can, and I'm just using that as efficiently as possible. But I want to do this, because if I do this and he pulls down and in, okay, my biceps aren't working anymore. Okay, I can't make them. I want to do this, pull in as tight as you can to my knees. Yeah. He can't stop that movement. And that's the movement at its most efficient possible. That's all we're after. So don't run away with I can do this, and yeah, I know I can do this to get my hands up. But that's not teaching me anything. All it's teaching me is to bend my knees, which we did 20 times when we were doing squats. I know how to do that. So we try to teach you to live in your body and look at it in its most efficient. Okay. Now, so once we get to here, I want to turn my hands over. So come to here, get the feeling of turning your hands over. That's all. Okay? Okay, and there's lots of things we want to go on with, and there's the thousands and thousands of Aikido techniques and blah, blah, blah. Okay, but what I'm trying to experience here is what does it feel to come here, to be as relaxed as I possibly can in every muscle in my body, apart from that. Okay? And as I say, as I do both arms, I feel the tension go through my shoulders. I just want to do one at a time and get that feel. Then I want to turn over. Okay? Just turn over. And from here, I'm now going to press out with my elbows and stretch. So I've lifted and controlled his body. And once I'm in this position, I can go any direction I like, because he is now weights off his feet. Okay. It's hung on. But don't think, oh yeah, I want to do this and I want to do this and I've got to get. It's not like that. Okay? Relax. It's a sequential movement. Okay? These come up, they turn over, push out. So expand, extend key in all directions. It's going out sideways through my shoulders, coming into the center at the front. I mean, once we get into this, your mind, conscious mind, tries and takes control. And that's what we don't want to happen. And so once I'm in this position, I can move around from if I wish for all of these sorts of movements. But someone like you down there, or you two guys, you younger gentlemen, if you start struggling, nothing happens. And so I want to hit him with that. I want to bend these, and then we come into here. Now notice he's let go. So as soon as he's let go, everything changes. Because he's given me some fingers. And, okay. But if I stay with what I was going to do, because he's let go, I know he's coming in for a choke if he's got any brains at all. Okay? So as soon as I see a hand let go, I'm going to go under that arm. So I'll pop that shoulder, or there's lots of ways. I can bend over, I can turn my head out of it. But we don't want to go there. I'm not interested in technique for the class. Does that make sense? I want to shake all the tension out, and I want to make my body move at its maximum possible efficiency. Okay? Turn, and turn. Widen your elbows enough to take the stretch out of his arms. Okay?